Good morning and good afternoon, second, third, and sixth hour. I hope your guys' Thanksgiving break was enjoyable. Hope you guys ate a lot and relaxed a lot. As well, third hour, as you guys know, I did have to leave a little bit earlier. I guess sixth hour is going to know this as well, but second hour is kind of being left in the loom here. I had to leave a little early Tuesday because we did have our baby Tuesday afternoon. Thank you guys for all the well wishes and everything like that. Everyone's doing perfectly fine over here on our end. But since we had the baby over the break, I wanted to make sure that I could shoot you guys some videos to kind of key you in as to what's happening throughout this week and what you guys need to be focusing on in class to work on. Now, you'll notice over at Edmodo, there is a brand new assignment that is given, and this assignment has three parts to it. So, three parts to it. So make sure you guys take a couple seconds to watch this video and understand not only the requirements that I'm looking for, but also what you yourself should be focusing on for each assignment. Now, when you go over to Edmodo, you'll notice that there is a little PDF file that you can download that basically describes the whole typography portrait challenge. And I think that's the first thing that you absolutely need to download. You need to make yourself comfortable with it. You need to go over everything. Because this is exactly what your assignment is. We've been working with customized brushes and using those customized brushes throughout a layer mask, creating a one-of-a-kind, unique style photograph. And that's exactly what this project is, but there's three parts to it. So I want to make sure that you guys understand this. Now, as you watch this video, I'm not going to make it super long and describe each one to you, but I can kind of go through a little rundown over here because I've got the window open on my laptop. Your first project is going to be a very simple text brush self-portrait. So yes, you are using your photograph and you are using a text brush to bring in the image of you. Follow the steps that we've been working with or that we had been working with in the past, and make sure that you're using a self-portrait, a photograph of you, and a text brush. Now, don't worry, these files are not going to get printed, so you don't have to worry about that, but about anybody seeing it other than me. But I want to make sure that you guys understand that it is a picture of you. And you're using a text brush. Now, make sure that you, again, familiarize yourself with sort of the requirements to this. They're all pretty much the same, but I have like a little blurb set up in that PDF file that you're going to download and read through, so make sure that you kind of are focusing on that. Now, the second project, pretty simple. It's a celebrity portrait, but this time you're either using a poem or a series of song lyrics. We talked about this with the Bob Marley self-portrait. I think song lyrics and poem stanzas or phrases, verses work really good with this style of art. Just make sure that your paintbrush isn't the whole song because it gets very, very difficult to try and read. You might want to take a few days on this, making your customized brushes so that it's actually legible, that you can actually see it. And use a celebrity or a person of interest that is easily recognizable. My recommendation last year for students who worked on this was to possibly use someone from a band and then use some of the music that they performed, or take a famous person who's given a speech or written a certain poem or maybe a short story and take the words that they've written. I think it drives the image a little bit better and the overall meaning. Now, your third part, because remember this project is three parts, is going to be a historical person or portrait. And this one, you're obviously going to need to use a different text choice for your brush, but I also want you to be using a different subject matter. We're not talking about celebrities anymore, we're talking about historical persons or people. I never really use the right terminology. But make sure that you, again, go through the requirements for this one as well. They're posted on the PDF file so that you guys are kind of understanding things and understanding what I'm going to be looking for upon you guys turning this in. Now, I want to kind of make sure that before I sign off here, everybody is kind of on the same page. You will be working on this project from today, Monday, till the closing hours on Friday, this Friday, December, I think it's the 2nd. It's either the 1st or the 2nd. I can't remember right now. Haven't gotten a lot of sleep. But regardless, you'll be working on 3 projects simultaneously. So the important thing here is that you can kind of manage which project you're working on from day to day, and that you've got all 3 of them done in their entirety, not just kind of 50% of one and 25% of another, and then never really even touching the other. That's why, again, I'm going to push that, you're watching this video, make sure you download that PDF file so that you can go through everything there. Now, in the PDF file, I included some links that could help you guys out with some tutorial videos, kind of walking you through the steps. Again, don't take everything from these videos as the gospel, as exactly what you have to do, because these are the videos that are created for images that are in the videos. They might not fit, that is, the steps might not fit the photographs that you guys are using for your projects. Now, upon completion on Friday, there are 3 files that I'm looking for, 3 Photoshop files. And because these 3 files can get fairly big, you're going to turn these in on the assignment, but you're going to turn them in on different submissions. So what I mean by this is when you go to click submit, you'll submit one file, click the submit button, then resubmit a second file, click the resubmit button, and then submit the 3rd file, click resubmit. My guess is that you're not going to be able to attach 3 Photoshop files because those are going to be fairly big files. So you're going to have to resubmit that assignment 3 times. So my tip or my trick for you guys is not to wait for Friday to turn everything in, because if that's the case, and possibly there's something wrong with the internet or something like that, or if you're waiting for the bell to ring and you have to upload 3 assignments all together, you're going to notice that it's going to take a while for that to happen, and you might run into some snags. The bell rings and then you have to get out of there. So my recommendation is to work on it one at a time. Make sure you fulfill everything that's stated in the PDF, and then turn them in as you start to complete them. Once you've completed one assignment, resubmit the 2nd assignment, and so on and so forth. All right. Now, since it is a new marking period, I'm not there to kind of reassign you guys desk seats or anything like that. But we'll approach that when I get back from this week's I guess extended break. I wish you guys luck, and tune in. I'll be probably shooting you guys a couple extra videos as the week goes on, just kind of double checking or checking in with you guys to see where you're at. All right. Can't wait to see what you guys got, and I guess I'll see you when I return. Bye.